In this numerical, we are given with these stress conditions. Sigma x is given 30 megapascal, sigma y given 15 megapascal, and shear stress is given 25 megapascal, and all are positive. Right? And we have to calculate the principal stresses, sigma 1 and sigma 2. Sigma 1 is major stress, sigma 2 is minor principal stress. The plane of principal stress, the plane of maximum shear stress, the sigma ns, this is sigma ns. Ns means the normal stress at the plane of maximum shear stress and the maximum shear stress, right? This we have to calculate. And we have formulas already, ready-made formula we will use where required. So let us draw this stress element first. We can draw this stress element like this. Sigma x is tensile, sigma x tensile, which is 30 megapascal, sigma y tensile, which is 15 megapascal, sigma x is 30 megapascal, sigma y is 15 megapascal, and shear stress is positive. We are taking this condition as positive, that the shear stress is making anti-clockwise couple at the plane of sigma x. So this is positive shear stress, and tau is given as 25 megapascal. So this is the stress condition, and we have to find out the maximum stresses, right? Maximum principal stress, maximum major normal stresses, maximum shear stresses, and so on, right? So there is no theta required, means we have not to calculate the normal and tangential stresses at certain angle theta. We have to calculate the maximum conditions, right? So we have formula for that, sigma 1 and sigma 2. This is the formula. So we can apply the formula directly, that sigma 1 or sigma 2 will be equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2. Sigma x 30 plus 15 by 2. This is the first term, sigma x plus sigma y by 2, plus minus under the root sigma x minus sigma y by 2, 30 minus 15 by 2 whole square, plus tau square, 25 square. Right? Take your time, use calculator and solve this numerical. You will get the value as sigma 1 will be equal to, you will get the sigma 1 as 48.6 megapascal, and sigma 2 you will get the value of sigma 2 as minus 3.6 megapascal. So these are the two answers, the maximum and minimum normal stresses, right? This is one of the answers. So these are the sigma 1 and sigma 2. Then we have to find out the theta p, the plane of maximum normal stress. This is the plane tan 2 theta p. So we have tan 2 theta p as plus minus 2 tau, 2 multiplied by tau, tau is 25, divided by sigma x minus sigma y, sigma x 30 minus sigma y 15, right? And on solve it and you will get 36.65 degree, the principal plane of principal stress, right? This is another answer, theta p we have calculated. Numerically you can solve it, no problem. Theta s, we know tan theta s, tan 2 theta s is given by minus sigma x minus sigma y by 2 tau. So this will be equal to sigma x, value of sigma x is 30, sigma y, the value of sigma y is 15, 2 times tau, so 2 times 25, right? Solve it and you will get the plane of maximum shear stress as minus 8.35 degree. So this is the answer. It can be solved with calculator very easily. Next, sigma T max, this equation. So we can find out sigma T max, the maximum value of tensile shear stress, equal to plus minus under the root sigma x minus sigma y by 2, 30 minus 15 by 2 whole square plus tau square 25 square, and you will get sigma T max as plus minus 26.1 megapascal. So sigma T max you are getting as plus minus 26.1 megapascal. This is one of the another answer, right? And last we have to calculate the normal stress at the plane of maximum shear stress. Normal stress at the plane of maximum shear stress, sigma ns, and that is given by sigma x plus sigma y by 2, average of these two. So average of these two is 30 plus 15 by 2. So 30 plus 15 by 2, and it is plus minus. You can take that because there are two normal stress are there at two perpendicular planes, right? And you will get plus minus 22.5 megapascal as the answer, right? So here I am writing sigma ns equal to plus minus 22.5 megapascal. So this is our last answer of this question.